'Twas the day after Christmas, and all through the house the only thing left was one little mouse and this cute little stocking. That is a short and sweet little project I have to share with you. So I hope you can join me and let me show you how I made this. So this is the stamp set I'm going to be working with today. It's called Merry and Bright from Iron Orchid Designs, and this happens to be a favorite stamp set of mine. There's so many little pieces in here. You can make tags, decorate wrapping paper, and even stamp nice little projects. So I'm using a few components out of this today. I'm going to be using this little floral, garland wreath here, this Christmas in France, and the words good tidings. Here's the good and here's the tidings. So I just took all those little pieces and I attached them onto the back side of this acrylic block, and all of my stamp is laid out for me here, and I'm going to be stamping onto this cute little stocking this is just a little pattern stockings I've made to hang. These are more decorative. They were never big enough for the kids. We had a little bit of complaints about the size of the stocking because Santa can't put much in there. Anyway, this is a little lined with a little bit of flannel, and this is made from something that resembles drop cloth very closely. It's called Osnaburg, and it's a little bit of a looser weave and a finer fabric, kind of like a muslin. So I'm going to be working with that, and I'm going to be stamping this little good tidings on to our stocking. So showed you how I did that. I have some ink that is good for fabric in the color Stone Gray, and I have my brayer over here. I have my brayer and one of these acetate sheets. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my Stone Gray ink onto my pad here, or my little thing. And I also have a piece of cardboard from a box of K-Cups, and I'm just using this as a little bit of a to keep my ink from coming through and to give me a little bit of a reinforced surface. So got my ink, and I'm just going to ink up my brayer just like they would in a print shop, and we're going to stamp on here as a practice first. I thought I would show you guys the practice. So I'm inked up and I'm going over my stamp and inking this up really well. So we've got our ink. Now you can really see our image, and I'm just going to go straight down and press, and really press and lift. So there's our practice. This is drop cloth, and this design should show up a little bit better on our Osnaburg because it is a finer weave and smaller threads. So hopefully our design will show up a little better. So now we're going to ink up again, and we're going to do the real thing. Usually your second impression is going to come out better than your first, but you got to make sure you ink all parts of your stamp really well. Okay, so we are inked up, and I am going to just kind of center this where I want it, and I'm just going to go straight down and press and hope this turns out. And then I'm going to lift straight up, and there's our little stocking. And we're going to let that dry for a moment. And because this is lined, I'm sure nothing went through, but it's always nice to have a little bit of a security blanket there. So what I would like to do is I have a few little treats that we're going to stuff in our stocking, and this is one of those special handmade candy canes, and this is going in here for decoration. And I have some of these cute little picks just to give you the visual of what we're going for here. Again, this isn't a very big stocking, it's just really sweet and cute. So I'm gonna go hang this up and show you what it looks like. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little stocking how-to here. And I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. And I want to wish you all a healthy and happy New Year. Thanks again for watching.